Guys, good morning. How is everybody? I am so thankful to be here with you guys again for my morning live. And if you missed it this morning, like 1 hour ago at 10 o'clock, Martha Crichy interviewed me on her multiple social media outlets. So I was on YouTube and all of her Facebook pages, and it was an incredible interview. So basically, I still feel a little starstruck that Martha Crichy interviewed me, and it was just awesome. And I'm still just so thankful that she asked me to do that. And so, if you missed that, there's a link to it on my Facebook page and in my group, Survival Mode is Successful. Moms Creating Momentum. Please join my group. It is an amazing place if you're not already in there. And so, yeah, Martha, I gave a testimonial of Martha's HBR program, which is Home Based Revolution. Martha is my business coach, okay? She is the one who's been teaching me all the things and giving me so much confidence to just go out there and do my thing, just serve, just show up in the way I was meant to show up for the people I was meant to show up for, and to create my products and to become a life coach. Like all of that I owe to Martha. She's incredible. I'm also going to include a link in the comments of this video to Martha's HBR program if you're interested in getting in. If you're an entrepreneur or aspire to be an entrepreneur, I'm just going to include that so that you can check her program out. Use the code referral, all caps, to get the best price into that program. And I just still can't believe the transformation I have seen in my own life since I joined HBR. I joined HBR 11 months ago in end of August of last year. And just all of just having her community and having her teaching and just being able to access that. Her weekly coaching, and gosh, you guys, I can't say enough. I'm just out of breath because I just can't believe. Looking back from where I started to where I am now, I can't believe all of that. That all that just really just happened. And all that I've accomplished, all of the goals that I've met, that I've gotten out of survival mode. I mean, that's my thing. I teach that. I teach how to get out of survival mode and to create success on your terms. And I'm doing it. I'm living it. I practice literally everything I preach. I'm doing it. And it's a great thing. So today I want to talk to you about what are your expectations that you place on yourself as a mom and as a woman. And what made me think of talking about this was if you saw my Mom So Hard conference over the weekend, Friday and Saturday, one of my ladies that I interviewed was Lauren Silva. And I keep going back to these interviews because, like I said, I got more out of that conference, me hosting it. I got more out of that conference than anyone watching, than anyone who is speaking. It was such an awesome experience. So Lauren Silva is my South African friend who's also a coach and an author, and she lives in Waco, Texas. And so Lauren just touched on, really expounded on the expectations. She can look at our culture from a totally different lens because she comes from a completely different culture in South Africa. And she was talking about how, Lauren talks about boundaries. She coaches women on how to have difficult conversations respectfully, how to set boundaries. And I asked Lauren, I said, okay, you as an outsider looking into North American United States culture, where's the one area that American women struggle creating boundaries? She said, hands down, it's with your kids. I mean, she was just very emphatic that we as American women, there's a cultural expectation placed on us to do everything, to look amazing, to be this submissive, ready to serve woman, and to keep everyone happy. And this is inhumane. I will never forget, that is the word that she used. She said that is inhumane expectations. You are not responsible. This is good news, guys. What I'm sharing with you is good news. You are not responsible for your children's feelings. You're not responsible to keep them happy. That is outside the realm of your responsibilities. They are responsible for their own feelings and their own happiness, their own boredom, their own, success in life. That should be a relief to you. And, it feels weird. Like, what am I going to do without that? Oh my goodness, guys, that was something I really, really needed to hear at that time. And so, and I'm reading Lauren's book right now called The Heart-Centered Woman's Guide to Healthy Boundaries. I encourage you to go check that out on Amazon. It's awesome. I've loved what I've read so far. I can't wait to finish it. And, but she was talking about that she's not trying to flip the script to be on to, what we're trying to be, what our culture tells us to be. She's teaching women how to write their own script. And I love that. I love that. So that just leads me to the question that I want to ask you. What kind of script are you writing for what it looks like for you to be successful in your life? Are you trying to measure up to the inhumane expectations of our society? And that's basically why you're in survival mode. Let me just go ahead and tell you. That was why I was in survival mode. I felt like I had to do everything, or I was a failure, or I was less than, or I was not a good mom. I was not the woman that God created me to be because I wasn't keeping everyone happy. I wasn't doing this long, long, long list of things that our society tells us that women need to do. And that was what was keeping me enslaved. I was the one standing in my own way. And when I released those expectations and I said, I'm creating success on my terms, I am the one who determines what success looks like for me. Let me tell you, that was the first step to a beautiful transformation. And I started loving myself, not the self that I wanted to be, but the self that I was right at that moment, unapologetically. Just not needing anyone else's permission to do that, to write my own version of success, to love myself as I was. That was the beginning of a beautiful transformation. And that was the moment that I said goodbye to survival mode. And that's what I want for you. So I want, in the comments, I'd love to hear what you have to say about I'd love to hear what that looks like for you. Maybe this is the first time that someone has brought this to your attention. Maybe this is the first time you ever considered maybe what I've put on myself this whole time is not right, is holding me back. Yeah, it is. So if you could write your own script, for what success looks like for you, because really only you can do that. You are the one who's meant to do that. What would that look like? What dreams do you have in your heart that you know are aligned to who you are, to your purpose? It's not the same as my dreams or anyone else's dreams. What is holding you back from those dreams? What thoughts are holding you back? I want to hear in the comments. So, a few last things before I jump off here. I launched another course today. Ta-da! I had no idea last week that I'd be launching a course this week. So, a lot of people asked me, Jordan, you just hosted an amazing conference. How did you do it? How did you pull that together in 1 month by yourself? Because I literally did all the work by myself. I went on 2 vacations during that month, and I still put together that conference. So, I created a course, a small course. Now, this course is much smaller than my coaching program, Mindset Mastery for Moms. This course is called Your Complete Guide to Organizing and Hosting an Online Event. It's within everyone's budget. Don't worry. So if you have any intentions, if you're a businesswoman and you have intentions of hosting an online event, I have created a course for you that I walk you through step by step, no fluff. Just I tell you what to do and you do it, and I tell you all the things. So I'm going to put that also in the comments and in the description of this video. And surprise, I'm launching another course tomorrow. Oh my gosh. I had no idea this week, but this week that I would be doing this, that I would be creating 2 courses in 1 week when I just created a massive signature coaching program. But the reason I did it is because people asked for it. People came to me and said, how do you do that event? Can you create a course on that? You don't have to twist my arm. I sure will. And then they also asked me, can you create a course on how to create a sales presentation? Because during my conference, I did 2 sales presentations and I got a lot of positive feedback. They were like, that was so cool. Can you teach me how to do that? Yes, I will. So tomorrow today I'm launching the course. Again, these are very small, inexpensive courses, like stupidly inexpensive. Like I'm just giving you a course, basically, just very little investment, very low risk. And so if you're in any type of business, you need to know how to sell your products, whether you're in an MLM, whether you have your own business, whether you work in retail, whatever. You need to know how to sell confidently without feeling icky, and to do it professionally. That's what I teach. So that course is launching tomorrow, and that course is called How to Craft an Irresistible Sales Presentation. So again, that link will be available tomorrow, so free to purchase that. But the link for creating the online event is live today. So you can purchase that right now. I will include the link in the comments in the description of this video, and otherwise, I will see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m., and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Thursday. Goodbye.